Hey guys, Lauren here. Welcome back to my channel. Kitty is kicking it with us in the background during our short packing break. She's hanging out. We're having a good time. I'm sorry if this shakes a little bit throughout the video. I'm literally like, you see my arm is like weird. I'm sitting on my couch, but I have my phone resting on the backrest, and I don't ask me why. I don't know. I sat down and I didn't want to move. So this is where we ended up. So I'm trying to not drop you guys. Plain and simple. So I did my final round probably of the Josie Maran tanning oil. I probably won't have time tomorrow. The bottle is also running really low, so I don't know if I have enough for a full go around again and do a full body application. I might do like my legs and my arms tomorrow, but this was my last like full go application. I did do a double application. I figured if I'm not gonna have the time, I'm don't want it to all fade away really quickly, so I figured I would do another double application. I have been using the exfoliant soap that I bought, the cocoa one. It's great. I love the way it exfoliates. It is amazing. It doesn't smell the same once the bar's wet and it goes on your skin. It smells a little different. I wasn't a huge fan of the smell at first, but I did get used to it, and now it doesn't bother me. It like my hands like feel weird after I've been using it, so like when I touch my skin, it like has kind of a different texture to it, but my skin is so smooth once I'm done using it that I don't think I'll buy a different exfoliator ever again for something like this. I will keep buying that bar, and it was super easy to use. I mean, I could exfoliate in no time at all, and it was great. I loved it. Final thoughts on the tanning oil. As you guys can kind of see, I feel like I look more tan. I don't have any makeup on, but I did put it on my face as well today to try and even out my face, because I did notice that my face was looking a little pale compared to the rest of my body, and because I bought the new MAC foundation, it is really lightweight, so it wasn't really blending as good as I would like, so I did apply it to my face both times. It goes on super smooth. The color is really light. It will not get you dark. So if you're looking for a super dark self tanner, this is not the one for you. This is a very, very subtle tanner. So if you're looking for just a hint of glow, a hint of color for some special occasion, a trip, anything, go for this because it is great. I haven't had an issue with any weird coloration. It sometimes felt like I was looking a little orange depending on what lighting I was in, but other than that, in the daylight, out and about, even at work, here at home, even with our normal lights, I feel like it looked really good. It looked really natural. It looked really smooth. I didn't have a single issue with creasing, so that was good. Streaking, there was none. Again, good. I was really worried about my hair rubbing on it when it was damp, and I didn't have any issues with that. So once it soaks into the skin, it's pretty good. I will like touch the back of my neck sometimes, and like it feels a little weird, like some slightly rubs off on the hands because of the damp hair. So yes, it will get into your damp hair if you leave it down and on. But I don't really have an issue with it affecting my hair a whole lot, or do I have it looking weird? And I think some of it is too because I'm constantly like touching it and like paranoid about it. So I mean, it's just a matter of just being careful like you would with any other kind of tanner. If I notice any spots that seem like it clumped up after I applied it, like in my elbow creases or anything, I wipe it away and it's perfect. It's like no issues after that. It's just like going over it and then like bending my arm right away. Like I think it's only happened twice, and that's it out of all the times I've been using it, and even then it was super light, so that's great. We talked about the smell last time. It has a great smell from the start, and then it kind of fades, and then it turns into that self tanner smell. So you will have the tanner smell. There's unfortunately no real way around that. I don't think at least not anytime in the near future, there will be a self tanner that doesn't smell like self tanners. So it's kind of, you know, pick your battles, pick your evils sort of thing. If you don't want to deal with the smell, then you can go to a tanning bed, or just don't use anything at all until you're wherever you need to be, or spend time outside and buy, you know, like the Coppertone lotions that have tanning in them, or Banana Boat tanning oils, things like that. um all in all though, I'm really impressed with it. I kind of went in with some expectations after talking to the lady at Sephora, and I feel like the majority of my expectations were met. There were, you know, a couple downsides of, you know, the smell coming a lot quicker than I thought it would, and then the subtleness of the color, which I don't mind now. I was a little disappointed at first, but now I really don't mind it at all. So I'm definitely pleased in general. It got a little tedious to keep up with, I will admit. I feel like if I bought the Tarte one that I wanted to, I could have started it just like yesterday or the day before and do just a couple applications, and I would have been golden and it would have been a nice dark color. But in general, I mean, I kind of liked being able to spread it out over time. I liked being able to have the option of doing more and doing less if I wanted to. And I loved how dry time was next to nothing. You know, I'd do one leg, start the other one, and by the time I was done with that leg, the other leg would be dry. You know, I can just go about my day, which is great. So if you guys are looking for a different kind of self tanner to use, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like an 8.5, you know. And for self tanners, that's actually really good, considering there are some out there that are terrible. So it is the Josie Maran Argan Liquid Gold Tanning Oil, Self Tanning Oil. It is at Sephora. I want to say it was about $38. I don't remember off the top of my head. And then the soap was by Fresh, and it is their cocoa soap. And that one I believe was only $16, and it is probably a dream team combination. So I hope you guys enjoyed my videos regarding the Josie Maran tanning oil. And if you didn't watch the other ones, feel free, check them out, see what you guys think. And if you guys have any questions about the product itself, about either of the products, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Click subscribe before you leave, and if I don't have a chance to film again, I will see you guys in about a week or so, because I'll be on vacation. I got a few things planned for when I get back, so if you guys don't hear from me, just know there are some fun things coming in the near future. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.